Now, recent UK data has started to show signs of an economic slowdown. It all started with these UK retail sales on Friday, the 18th of August. Now, the print was weaker than expected for July's data, below minimum expectations. It was blamed on poor weather in the UK. That was sort of fair enough. It was very wet in July in the UK. However, on Thursday, we had very, very weak PMI prints coming out for the UK, all below minimum expectations. And the services sector was showing a sharp contraction into contractionary territory as well. So definitely a very negative print, and that resulted in a sharp sell-off in the pound. Now, pound positioning in the COT report is very stretched to the upside. We can see that longs are above the top 80 percentile and actually in the 96 percentile. So a very extreme positioning in pound long has been building up. Now, if we just look on top of that at the move we saw into bond yields yesterday, so as yields move lower, that's bonds being bought. And this move into US treasuries, as they're getting bought, sent the yen higher. So all of a sudden, we've potentially got a situation where stretched pound longs could be being reduced on slowing UK economic data. And if there is a risk here, of course, particularly with the Jackson Hole Symposium and what Jerome Powell says. But if there is a recession fear that sort of comes back more for the US, then you'd expect a bid into treasuries, and that should lift the yen. So you'd expect pound weakness and yen strength. Now also you notice this extremely strong seasonal pattern that's just ahead for the pound yen. Notice that between 18th of September and 9th of October, it's fallen 80% of the time with an average return of minus 2.84%. So will those falls repeat again this year? Major trade risks, all outlooks have risks. This is no exception. The biggest risk here is to do with the path of the US monetary policy and US economy, and also the risk of the UK's economy stroke the inflation pressures the UK's facing. Near-term risk is Jerome Powell on Friday. What we've spoken about here in this video is seasonal analysis surrounding Microsoft. We want to put seasonals, fundamentals, and technicals all together for a great trade. We have the latest high probability swing trade setup for you ready to grab right now. Just click below this video and we'll send to you the current seasonal swing trade pick for the current month straight away.